Beloved of God, Old Testament Thursday. Hope that you are doing well. Had a nice time with my colleagues at Theo Conference uh, early this week here at Ghost Ranch. Heading to Wisconsin tonight for a wedding, and it's good to be together with you here this morning for just a little time of devotion. If you want to share from Christ in our home, thanks for Nancy for sharing that with you this week. We're invited to the book of Jeremiah today. This will be the Old Testament text for Sunday. Please welcome Russ Sorensen, who's excited and ready to preach and preside here at Cross of Hope on Sunday, again at 8:45 here and in the sanctuary, the worship space, and at 10:45 as well if you're local. Jeremiah chapter 11, just a few verses here today. If you want to read them together first, I'll meet you at verse 18 of chapter 11. And then we'll share that devotion from our partners in ministry at Augsburg Fortress. It was the Lord who made it known to me, and I knew then you showed me their evil deeds. But I was like a gentle lamb led to the slaughter, and I did not know it was against me that they devised schemes, saying, let us destroy the tree and with its fruit. Let us cut him off from the land of the living, so that his name will no longer be remembered. But you, O Lord of hosts, who judge righteously, who try the heart and the mind, let me see your retribution upon them. For to you I have committed my cause. Course Correction is the title of our devotion from Christ in our home and our partners there. Again, at Augsburg Fortress, it invites our focus to that 18th verse that we just began with here. It says, it was the Lord who made it known to me, and I knew. Then you showed me their evil deeds. In the early 16th century, Martin Luther was a devoted Catholic monk tasked with teaching theology at Wittenberg University in what is now Germany. His study gradually led him to see that some church practices were not in accord with the Bible. In 1517, he publicly posted his concerns in incident credited with starting the Protestant Reformation. Leaders sought to silence Luther, and in 1521 excommunicated him, threw him out of the church. Yet in the subsequent Counter-Reformation, the Catholic Church discontinued or amended many of its prior practices. The Lutheran tradition, on its best days, still welcomes questions, insights, and challenges that shape, correct, and strengthen our faith practices. God still works through prophets like Jeremiah and reformers like Luther to make known to us the way of love, justice, and grace. When our forebears and our own evil deeds are made known to us, may we be open to Spirit-guided course correction. A prayer to pray together this morning. May your word, O Lord, illumine our knowing and guide our living, even if at first we resist your correction. Amen. As this day unfolds before you, be invited to continue in prayer for present-day church reformers. I'll invite your continued prayers for me as we're just very heavy season at Cross of Hope in the community of faith that we share. Got news yesterday evening that Linda Ellers died peacefully yesterday morning. So we've been holding her in prayer for some time. Got to see her on Sunday with communion before heading to theological conference. So grateful for all of the friends that have loved her through this kind of late journey with cancer, and will continue to support and care for one another. So the Bai family, of course, the McWilliam family, funerals, memorials coming up next week. We'll have Sue's on Saturday, the 28th, and then Robert Bai's will be at 1 the next day, the 29th. And in between those, we will have a services of healing, worship healing services on that Sunday, the 29th. So a lot to continue to support one another in and through and by your prayers. God be with you, beloved.